You'll be ready to knock it out of the park in Statesville, North Carolina after you hear our July event rundown. Tune in now.
Welcome to Discover Statesville, the show that takes you on a captivating journey through the heart of one of North Carolina's most charming towns.
Welcome back, everyone. We're so excited to have you here at Discover Statesville for yet another event rundown. I cannot believe it's July. I guess it's been summer. Been feeling the heat.
Yeah, but it's moving by fast
already for a while, but I'm ready for cool weather again, but summer fun is what we're all about today.
That's right.
So we've been kind of highlighting that we have a local wooden bat league here in Statesville. It's so exciting to have the Statesville Owls playing their home games right here at West Iredell High School in Statesville, North Carolina. So if you want to come out and root for the home team, you want to make sure to catch them July 1st, 2nd, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So 5 opportunities to catch the Owls right here in Statesville. Bring the family out for some good baseball summer fun. We're excited about that.
Yeah, and they're good. They're good competitive baseball games. I went several years ago when they were at Statesville
they're
High
winning.
School. And so, yeah. Hooty-hoo.
Yeah, hooty-hoo.
Hooty-hoo.
Yeah.
So the City of Statesville annual fireworks celebration. We're excited to host that again with our partners and sponsors, Country Boy Landscaping and Tim Johnson Landscaping.
Shout out to those guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Great community partners for a long time on this event. But our fireworks celebration will be on Wednesday, July the 3rd. We always launch from an area off of Signal Hill Drive that's not accessible to the public. Mm-hmm. So your best viewing locations are going to be the usual suspects. So, the mall parking lot, the shopping center there by Cozumel and everything, probably the shopping center where the old Bilo was. Those will be all sort of the prime viewing locations. We will allow people to park and view them from the soccer complex. Okay. But we do have that. We have staff there, so that parking lot will fill up at some point, and we will not allow anybody else in there. I've heard people can see them good from King of the Sea, so pretty much anywhere around that Signal Hill area, you should have a good.
I can see them from my house.
Well, there you go. Perfect. Go over to Cindy's house.
Yeah. Come on over.
But that launches at 9:30, weather permitting. But once again, thanks to those partners, and always a good time.
And that's on Wednesday, July 3rd.
Correct. Always the 3rd.
Okay, it's always the 3rd.
Yep.
I did not know that. You probably said that, and I was not being a good listener. Well, thank you to the City of Statesville for doing that with your partners, because I think that's a nice thing for the community.
And park early. Get there and park early. People line up and park early.
Tailgate.
Yeah, tailgate it.
Tailgate.
Obey all laws and legal practices.
The things you have to say.
Yep.
Excited to share that for the 3rd year in a row, the Wild Goose Festival is returning to Van Hoy Farm. Wild Goose Festival is a weekend of music, storytelling, theater, spectacle. It's a spirit music and arts festival. They come in and bring over 3,000 attendees, I think, is what they had last year. And a lot of people camp out there at Van Hoy, but our hotels are always full. The town is buzzing with visitors enjoying Statesville. So if you do not know about the Wild Goose Festival yet, I encourage you to go out online. I think it's wildgoosefestival.com. That is July 11th through the 14th. It is a multi-day event, and they have an amazing lineup. Go out there and check out the agenda and be a part of the great stuff they have going on. So thank you to the Wild Goose Festival for choosing Statesville for your event.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So Haunted Statesville Ghost Tours, we've mentioned really probably every month for the event rundown, because they've expanded this program to run every 4th Saturday from March all the way through September.
I love that. We have people coming from out of town just for ghost tours.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 options on those on that 4th Saturday. There's one at 8 and there's one at 8:30. You got to purchase tickets in advance, or we would recommend purchasing tickets in advance. They're $15, and they meet at City Hall. Okay.
So downtownstatesville.com is where you can go. This is one of their signature events. Thank you to those guys for putting that on. They partner with the historic Sharp House Players.
Yeah.
Have some great acting going on.
Yeah.
It's an exciting time.
So speaking of the historic Sharp House Players, they'll be hosting, this is also an annual event, and I believe, Tom Dooley Barbecue and Bluegrass, this year featuring the Local Boys, who are a really great bluegrass band. So you got great food. The doors open at 5:30. The Local Boys start at 6. So you got barbecue, variety of, sauces, potato salad, all the things.
Milk sopped corn.
Milk sopped corn.
I'm gonna have to go just because
slaw,
I don't know what that is.
Lots of desserts.
Yeah.
So just a really cool spot, and that space back there behind the Sharp House is really beautiful.
All the events at the Sharp House are amazing. They make some good food.
Yeah, a great addition to the downtown.
Yeah. So you won't want to miss out on that. Also, tickets in advance. Go out to the historic Sharp House and
that's July 27th.
July 27th from 5:30 to 8.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's I think if you go out to the Facebook page for Historic Sharp House, they have tickets on Eventbrite that you can buy there. If you've been following along, you know that coming into summer, I always get very excited about U-Pick agriculture. We have an amazing lineup of U-Pick agriculture in Iredell County, but specifically more Statesville, Harmony, the greater Statesville area. And this year, I'm excited to share that lavender picking is back. So we had a lavender farm back in 2019, coming through the pandemic. They went a different way, and lavender isn't easy to grow. We shouldn't take it for granted, but we have 2 lavender farms. One, Second Wind Perennial Farms in Stony Point, and the other Farmer's Daughter at Keeper Creek. So Keeper Creek's been in Mount Ulla. Keeper Creek's been around for a long time. It was taken over by family, and they now call it Farmer's Daughter at Keeper Creek. They do a lot of other things too, like blueberries, but both of those have lavender picking happening right now. So you don't want to miss out on that. Also, it's blueberry picking time.
Oh, yeah.
So last weekend, we were told by a lot of our partners that do blueberry picking that blueberries are ripe and ready for picking. So we actually have 6 blueberry picking farms
I didn't know that.
in our area. I'm just going to mention them real quick. Cowan Farm and Vineyard on Snow Creek Road in Statesville. Greachy's Garden on Mosswood Road in Olin. Again, Farmer's Daughter at Keeper Creek on Triplet Road in Mount Ulla. Knox Blueberries. They do a great job out there at Oak Forest Drive in Statesville. PNC Berries. They kind of have a year-round greenhouse. They do really cool things out there. Greenhouse with all different vegetables and flowers. Aquaponics they do out there at PNC Berries. And then Prevette Family Farm on Williamsburg Road in Olin. So if you are looking for something to get out and explore with the family blueberry picking, I highly recommend it. Then something new that we found at Beaver Farms. Mm-hmm. Beaver Farms just finished up. Howard Farms and Beaver Farms just finished up with strawberry picking just in time to jump right into U-Pick flowers. So Beaver Farms has wildflowers that's happening now that you can pick. And they're on Beaver Farm Road here in Statesville. And then our friends, the Howards, Amy and Brian out at Howard Family Farm, I saw just this last week, they have these beautiful sunflowers, and they're doing U-Pick flowers too. So lavender, wildflowers, sunflowers, blueberries.
Very cool.
Tis the season.
Awesome.
Yeah, you wanna make sure and not miss that here in Statesville.
No, and that's awesome, and great to be able to go get those that agriculture, that produce, and have sort of an engaging experience as well. But if you don't have time to get to all of those different farms,
make time.
We have we've got several farmers market opportunities
right.
Here in Statesville where they bring all this stuff to one central location.
A lot of these farms bring them in too, yeah.
So the Rotary's Farmers Market is downtown. That's the corner of West Front Street and Meeting Street. That's Saturdays from 7 to noon. Mm-hmm. And then the evening farmers market is every Thursday at Pecan Park, mm-hmm. which is back behind. It's in the corner lot behind Groucho's and Red Buffalo and everything. They're Thursdays from 3:30 to 6. And then there's also the first and third Tuesday of every month. Fort Dobbs has the artisan market there, mm-hmm. Up at historic Fort Dobbs. So you get to go sample, purchase some cool products, and enjoy Fort Dobbs as well. So lots of cool opportunities.
There's no reason that you cannot take advantage of fresh produce in Statesville, North Carolina. And these farmers markets, they do a really good job. Lots of farmers come out, so please get out there and support them. Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
That's right.
You can run the gamut and go to all of them, or you might find your favorites. But they all do a very good job, and we are thankful for them.
Yep.
We are also thankful for our friends at Randy Marion Ford Lincoln for making our community events calendar possible. And as we always say, there's no way, I think there's 3,400 events out on the community calendar right now. Now, those run from fitness and activity classes
and all kinds,
which are also amazing. You've got some amazing lazy river things going on at the pool now.
Stuff.
Yeah, the leisure pool stuff.
Yeah.
But we have live music happening at least 4, if not 5 nights a week, downtown, outside of downtown. And if you go to statesvillenc.com and you click on the events calendar, you can filter by live music, you can filter by performing arts, you can filter by all these amazing things to really dig in to what's important to you to see what's happening in Statesville. So we encourage you to do that. There's no way we could possibly highlight them all. We try and highlight the top things that could be for everyone. But
things pop up.
Yeah.
There may be organizations that all of a sudden it's like, oh, we've got this pop-up concert that's going to happen in 2 weeks that we weren't aware of. So, yeah, I think using the community calendar to kind of drive your interest and then follow those organizations that feel like promote the events that you're into, and that way you're in the know.
And if you're a business, the community calendar is free. So, reach out if you don't know how. Make sure the further in advance you put your events out there, the more likely it is we can see them and feature them. But we appreciate your partnership.
Despite there being nothing to do here.
Yeah, nothing to do in Statesville, North Carolina, folks. But we invite you to Discover Statesville. Thank you. See you next month.
Thank you for joining Discover Statesville. You can email us at discover@statesvillenc.com. Check us out on Facebook at Discover Statesville NC, #Discover Statesville, and our website, statesvillenc.com. Catch us next week as we continue on our journey to uncover the hidden gems, culinary adventures, entertainment, and to be inspired and enlightened as we discover Statesville.